Alright guys, how the heck do they make essential oils? I don't know if you guys are anything like me, but I was very naive to how much work actually goes into making an essential oil. It was something that I actually kind of thought maybe I could look into doing myself someday, just because I always did have mint going, and maybe I could make my own peppermint oil. Until I started looking into it, and it's insane the amount of work that goes into just a tiny bit of oil. Some great examples for those are rose, for instance. Rose oil is one of the more expensive oils that we have available. It takes 60,000 rose blossoms, and that'll provide only 1 ounce of rose oil. So 60,000 blossoms for one ounce. So we can see why that one's a little more expensive. But on the flip side of that, lavender is one of our least expensive oils that we have available to us. But that's something that we have in abundance. It only takes 220 pounds of the lavender to create 7 pounds of oil. So that's a pretty good yield, right? Jasmine's another example, though. It's one of the most expensive oils on the planet. And it takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to create just 2.2 pounds of oil. And here's the big kicker with that, guys, is those 8 million hand-picked blossoms have to be hand-picked on the very first day that they open, and they have to be picked before the sun gets hot in order to yield the highest frequency. And to me, it's just remarkable that we have a company that knows that and does that to yield us the best, absolute best oils we could possibly get. And I can understand why it's one of the more expensive ones. Sandalwood's another really great example. Sandalwood tree has to be 30 years old, it has to be 30 feet tall, and it has to be 90% dead before Young Living will harvest it and use it to get the essential oils from. The good news, though, is that can sound overwhelming and like a lot of money, but the really good news is a tiny little bit really does go a long way with essential oils. Oils come in 2 different size bottles. We have a 5 milliliter bottle right here, and we have 15 milliliter bottle. A 5 milliliter bottle has approximately 90 applications, or 90 drops of oil in it. A 15 milliliter bottle has approximately 250 drops of oil in it. The good news is one application is between 1 to 3 drops of oil. So really, literally, just a tiny little bit does go a long ways, guys. That's the great news. And then as far as cleaning our house, we have this amazing Thieves Cleaner. This is an all plant-based cleaner. It's concentrate, so there's actually about 32 different bottles of cleaner in this tiny little bottle of cleaner. And when you break that down, it's approximately $1.50 a bottle for an all-organic, natural cleaning product to clean your house with. We cannot go find that in the grocery store aisles for that price by any means. So we're going to take a quick break here, answer any questions, and then we'll pick back up here and discuss different ways and uses of the essential oils.